Hi everyone, this is Lisa from Canine Clips, and this is Fiesta, and she is a Maltese Yorkie, and today she's coming for her full groom, and I'm going to be giving her a 3/4 inch blade and scissor cut today. Keep her a little bit longer as winter is approaching here, and it's going to start getting cooler outside, so, and these guys like to hold on to their fur, so just going to give her a nice little cleanup. It'll still take off quite a bit of fur, but not too much, so it'll leave her lots of little fur as well. So I am just going to get started. I'm going to raise the table though, so I can see a little better and I won't have to bend over as much. Alright, and then you can see as well. Okay, baby, your turn in the camera. And I just like to put it out there, if anyone is interested in seeing more videos or has enjoyed watching my videos, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. That really helps me out in doing this and continuing to do this, and I'd really appreciate it. So if you could take the time to do that, I'd really appreciate it. I do have lots of videos, and I do put my videos out every day. So I have something new dog, a new type of grooming, and I do have some videos all clumped together as well on my playlist. So if you're looking for something specific, I do have them clumped together, so you can check that out as well. That's okay. A little bit of tearing in there, so it's a little bit thicker. So I'm just gonna take that out nice and close, and I'll just keep her so she can see nice. And any of the staining here I'm going to take out as well. But kind of layer it out as well, because you don't want it to just all of a sudden really short. And then there's some matting here, probably from some food. Sometimes when they have wet food, it gets a little clumpy in there. There. So that kind of determines how short I'm going to do the face. I check out to see if there's any mats and how thick the staining is as well. Okay. She's pretty relaxed. Just got a little staining here on the edge as well. Look at that long tongue. Okay. When I am holding, I'm making sure I'm not putting any pressure on the throat, because you don't want to cause any damage to that. Just a little bit of matting in there, so it's probably from the food, and that's quite common. Okay. We are going to be doing a longer cut on her, so I will just trim the face a little longer. And I'll be using the clippers all back there. So we're just kind of giving it a little bit of a trim before the bath here with the scissors. I do what I can with the scissors. And then after the bath, we'll be using the clippers and then going back to scissors again. So it kind of does a little bit of a blending. Might have some more fur in her mouth there. Oh, there we go. See, there's a little clump, so get that out so she doesn't have to worry about that bothering her. There's some more on this side too, so I'll take that off for her as well. There you go, baby. Okay, there. That just helps her when she's licking her lips there. She doesn't have that fur in there. And now that she's panting, yeah, I think I got it all. Good girl. Okay, so gonna maneuver her over. She's got a nice angle for the camera for you. And you can see that her feet, bottom of her feet, they're pretty full of fur. So I'm just going to get in there. There's a little bit of mats as well. I know. So I'm just going to be careful in getting under those, because you don't want to snip the pad by accident. It can happen, but obviously slow and steady is the best to get under those mats, especially with these little pads and little feet. Helps to get under the mat a little bit. Oh, a little ticklish. Come on. Hey, Fiesta. Come on. There you go. Hold on. When grooming, it's just good to keep on going, even when they kind of resist a little bit. You know, you can stop with the scissors if you're worried about nicking something, but just keep holding on until they kind of relax again, and then you continue on. It kind of lets them know that, you know, it's going to be continued on until you're ready to stop, not when they tell you to stop. Otherwise, it reinforces them just to continue doing whatever action they are doing to get out of grooming. And if you need breaks, that's completely fine, but just do it on your own terms, and you can use whatever keyword and whatever you want to use to let them know that, you know, you're saying you need a break. So just like, okay, break time. But it's when you decide, not when they're deciding for you. And she's got a little bit of nails there, but they're all nice, healthy, so I'm able to actually take off quite a bit. Hey, okay, baby, out of foot. Her feet are a little bit sensitive, so she tugs them a little bit for me. Nice black nails. Okay. And because I'm going longer on the body, I'm making sure I just kind of trim up here, not going too close to the nails, so that it doesn't look like she's got poodle feet, which we do not want on her. Her body's still going to be pretty fluffy with the 3/4 blade and scissor cut. And one new claw in there. There you go. Alright, time for your other side shot. There she is. He's got to break your tongue out there, baby. Okay. I always just use this hand to make sure the tongue's at a good distance so I'm not accidentally gonna snip it. Kind of just gets them to put it in for a little bit for me. little bit of mats between the toes here. All right. Get you. Got your dew clog in. There you go. It's okay. Hey. I know. Sometimes when the nails can get a little long, their feet get a little sore, so there we go. But that'll make it feel a lot better. Okay, baby, just one more foot. Oh, she got a little fur on her tongue there. Okay. All right. Last one. Still a little bit ticklish on the feet. I gotta get that done. Okay. Okay. One more. There you go. Good girl. I got it. All right, so I will do her ears now. I'm just going to trim really close in there with the scissors around there. I can see she's got a little bit of hair. It's quite long, actually. So we'll be able to get that out. But since she's staying nice here, I'll just do this one and go to the other side. Alright, so just a little bit of hair, but not too much. Get her on the other side. It's okay. This one doesn't have as much. It's a little bit darker in there, but not as much hair. It's always funny how one ear can be completely different than the other, but that's how it comes in. No, it is long. It's just weighted down from the wax a little bit. So it can make the hair a little heavier. Then what happens when it gets too heavy, it starts growing downwards into the ear canal. It could make them scratch their ears more, and then eventually it'll cause an infection in the ear if they're not cleaned out. But her ears are still very nice and healthy. This will just help her to be less bothered by them. So there we go. So it did have quite a bit of hair in there. Same amount, just this one was a little bit more waxy. Okay, so now just the tail area. We will comb it out. And I'll check to see if there's anything stuck under there. And if there is, I'll cut it out. Just with the scissors quick, so that when I'm bathing I can get a nice cleaner area. And it is fairly clean, but around the bum area I'm just going to trim a little shorter, because of course that's where stuff likes to stick. Oh, there's something a little bit there. It's okay. Oh, stay up. Come on, baby. And because I'm doing a longer blade and scissor cut on her, I don't want to trim this too short, otherwise it would look a little funny as well. You kind of want it to blend, but I do want this shorter, this area. Still, just because of the type of area it is and what sticks to it. You don't want too long a hair. All right. So there she is. She's all ready for her bath. And I will do that. Okay. There she is. Clean. All right, great girl. Okay. Get her on this side because the drain hole's there. So I just gotta take the fur out of there. Let it drain properly. All right, great girl. Get her feet. Okay, so she's all done her bath. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Give her a little shake. And then we'll go back to the table. Get her all dried off and then give her her grooming. You're too little. There you go. Okay, good girl. Okay. Over there. All right, we're gonna get ready for blow drying. Okay, you ready? All right, gotta put that on. Okay, good girl. Okay. There you go, baby. All dry, first round. There you go. You got those ears that just pop out. Okay, so now I'm gonna go with a 3/4 inch blade. This is the longest blade that I have. This blade only works on dogs that do not have mats, because as you can see it's quite long and it's quite close together, so it won't be able to get under any mats. There we go. This will keep the body nice a little bit longer, but it still takes off a bit here, as you can see. Sort of see, there you go. But you'll see after two, it leaves on quite a bit of hair, so it'll still be fluffy. So after this, I'll give her a nice little, quick little blow dry, and then that'll fluff it up a little bit more, and then I'll use the scissors to clean up anything that doesn't quite blend properly. And it all depends on how the hair lays. There's a little bit of matting at the top of her tail there, so I'll use the comb to comb that out a little bit better, and then use the scissors after. And around the bum area there's a little bit of matting there, so I'm just going to leave that as well. And that's quite common in that area, for it to get matted. There's a little one right there. So I'm just going to comb that out. And I'm just going to use the scissors at the very end of it to hopefully get it out, because it wasn't very much. It's okay. I know. go. And I'll use the clippers again for what I can get, and then I'll use the scissors later on and clean it up inside there, because I won't be able to use the clippers in there because it's too tight of a spot. Move a little closer for you. She's sitting so nice. There's just a little bit of matting at the top of the foot there, so I'll get that after again. Alright. And the longer the blade, the longer it doesn't get cold, because it's basically the clippers are right at the bottom there, so the blades usually don't get too warm on this. Anything that's touching the dog's skin is nice and cool, so that is nice. And of course, she is still damp as well, so that also helps with keeping the clippers nice and cool. All around that bum area again at the back. A little bit matted. And just inside the leg there too. So I'll come back with the scissors in those areas. On this side as well, just trim the tip of it and see if I can get the comb through it. Good girl. I know. You'd rather be home sleeping. There you go. I got it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go into the inner legs there and just get all those guys out. The scissors, what I know is matted, but usually these are the matting areas that are prone to mats as well, so it's okay to go a little shorter in those areas. That'll help prevent the mats from coming as it grows out. And just trim a little bit under the belly since I'm here, because it's hard to get that 3/4 inch blade under there, especially when they're a little bit smaller of a dog like she is. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the bum area and the back legs. Come on. Up, up, up. Okay. So I'm gonna scissor cut it off first, and then I'm gonna go in with the comb to see if there's still mats after, rather than combing out anything that I'm going to be cutting off anyways. There's no point in doing that. Okay, good girl. Okay, other side. Oh, I see I missed there. Oh, come on, come on. There you go. There you go, good girl. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the bum area and see how it combs out. So, okay, so there's one right here that's pretty big. So I'm just going to get underneath it. There we go, that got under it, so I'm just gonna match it all up here and blend it in. Okay, that got them. And see, there's just a little flyaway there. Okay, so we'll check out the other side. Yeah, there's one there as well. Okay. And I am going to come in here, but I'm going to be using a number 10 because I really don't want to use the scissors in that area. Oh, there's still one more there. Got to get under. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I just see on the other side of the leg here as well. Okay, and then I'm going to come back with a number 10 blade, get underneath. And I probably will do inside the back legs as well. That's quite common for an area for, well, stuff to stick to, but also for it to be matted as well, or get matted in that area. So I'm going to leave the bum area, but just under here, I'm going to use the number 10. So she does have a little bit of matting, so that'll just prevent any more from coming as she grows out nice. Come here, there you go. All right, okay, so I think I've gotten it all for the mats. So what I'm going to do now is just give her another quick blow dry. And that'll help fluff up everything for me, and then I can see if there's anything I missed that I need to clean up. There's just that one spot. Oh yeah, so at the bottom here, usually where that crease is in the mouth, it's always a little bit longer there. So I'm just going to trim that up a little bit. Get this guy too. Kind of layer him. Okay. It's time. Oh, still a little piece there. Right there. go. Okay. So she's already, I guess I gotta put mine on. I know you don't like it. It's okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so now it's just a scissor cleanup. So if I see any little pieces just that hang up a little bit longer than the rest, she's got lots of curl in her hair. So the clipper blades may make it all the same length, but it still doesn't mean that it looks the same length. And you're always going to miss a little bit anyways, just because how it lays at that certain time when the clipper blades go over. So I always like to go back again with the clippers, or in this case the scissors, just to tidy up anything that may have gotten missed. It doesn't take off a lot, but just a nice little cleanup. Okay. Okay, I think she's all done. So there is our beautiful little girl Fiesta, all cleaned up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll keep watching more videos from me. And also, of course, hope you'll subscribe. And please comment if you'd like to see something different in any of my videos. I'd really like to hear from you. And thanks for taking the time to watch, and hope you have a great day. See you again.